Is this Dairoth jungle?
We're not sure, man.
Or Hylos jungle? Welcome to an Aura Fire game, ladies and gentlemen, where you just need to shut your brains off here for a second. Let's play the mini game real quick.
Hylos jungler.
Hylos jungler for Guni. Dairoth or Hylos?
I do feel like it could be Dairoth.
So Dairoth.
It could be, yeah.
Oh man.
Against the Karina, perhaps.
Dairoth. The thing is, you're playing Dairoth into an Angela. That's kind of hard. So I think Hylos is a safer pick, but I want to see Dairoth. So I'm still so confused. I'm gonna bet on Dairoth. Let's go. Dairoth, let's see if there is gonna be a crazy shift.
Come on, high.
That's
Hylos.
It is the Hylos in the jungle here. Horse jungle, Gani.
Horse jungle.
Horse jungle.
Yippee-ki-yay!
Yippee-ki-yay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to dive into the Land of Dawn for game number 2. Dream Rebellion or Aura Fire. Spam it in chat right now because both of these teams will need it. Godiva already dealing damage onto Sway Low here early on.
I think one of the main things that we keep forgetting about Aura Fire is that they have really strong side lanes. But in this composition, in this matchup, do their side laners win?
Sure, Dairoth, in theory, Dairoth wins the lane, but Kabuki here will take on Swaylo. No, sorry, will take on Biro. But yeah, there you go. Dairon already chunked. But yeah, composition-wise, honestly, I gotta go for Rebellion Zion. I think they might equalize here in this game.
They might, honestly, they might just equalize here in this game. And Fluffy, though, it all depends on the winning lanes here because Fluffy is going to be able to deal a lot of damage onto Dairon. He still has the flicker. We'll just go for the trade, but he is already zoned out in the early stage of the game. Meanwhile, Aura Fire looking for a pick onto the bottom side. Kabuki goes in for the Jikundo. The Iron Hook will not connect as Val has also made his way back here with the help of Sway Low. Kabuki's going to be caught here. He has his flicker, but that's first blood for Sway Low as he puts his umbrella underneath or on top of Kabuki.
See, I would have preferred a Kufra there. I think Godiva has a bigger chance of getting those pickoffs if he was on the Kufra instead of this Franco. So I'm not really sure what they were trying to achieve with the Franco, but we'll see how it comes into play right now as Kabuki once again getting bullied in that lane.
Yeah, this is the power of Popo and Koopa, but they gotta be careful here because Godiva has made his way in the bottom side. That's gonna be the Glorious Pathway popped and used from the side of high to stun up Birul. The Iron Hook connects and say goodbye to Birul. That's Kabuki picking up a kill on the board. A 1-1 scoreline in the second minute of the game, but Rebellion, they trade pressure on the top side.
That's a problem. They had to have 4 members on that bottom side just to get 1 kill onto that Popo and Koopa. And meanwhile, Rebellion Zion, they haven't been waiting idly by as that were happening. They were actually able to get a neutral objective on the board in that turtle.
Yeah, and right now, I feel like Rebellion has a huge chance. I do agree with you, Eterna. I feel like Kufra is just more of a, it's more of a safer and more solid pick.
More reliable.
Reliable as well, apart from the, if you compare it to Godiva here.
Absolutely. Oh my god, the Iron Hook just almost...
The juke!
The juke from Sway Low as it almost connected. High might just be looking for Val here. He pops the Glorious Pathway and Val, I don't think he has anywhere to go. He's going to get suppressed there and that's another kill for Aura. They give it over to Facehugger to build his items.
Wow. So, as of right now, Aura Fire is still in the lead. They have the total kill points and as well as gold lead. It's not by much though. Oh, Godiva hooks the orange buff here, delaying the buffs for Fearless. But yeah, quite slow paced here for second game.
Oh, but Swaylo might be going in for something, but unfortunately, he doesn't want to commit on to that, understanding it is on Godiva. But the thing is, Aura Fire has been getting a lot of picks on the board, but Rebellion Zion, they're really good at the neutral objective game. So at any time, it can be shifted back, but Fluffy here.
Caught in a tough situation. The hard guard worst pop right there. Fearless trying to go for the damage, but it is going to be high with the Glorious Pathway. In the backside though, Dairon dashes with the jab and gets the kill. He's going to look for another kill onto high right now as Fearless jumps in as well, and that's way low coming in for the secure as Facehugger was late to the party.
Uh-oh, but Fearless.
Uh-oh, Godiva gets an Iron Hook onto Fearless, but I don't think that's going to be enough damage. It might actually be him traded here as the Yine overturn will be popped to zone Godiva away, take him low, and Facehugger and Aura Fire, they're all behind currently.
So their only source of burst damage is Fluffy, but so far Fluffy has been kind of behind in terms of wave clear, so he's unable to participate in these team fights. Meanwhile, Dyron has been doing a lot, but what?
Uh-oh, Kabuki goes in for the way the Dragon play onto Fearless, and the Iron Hook will be able to secure the kill onto Fearless. Get hooked, man.
Get hooked, get killed, but that was a kill onto the roamer, so not a really good distribution of gold, but we'll see what happens here as Aura Fire is the first person to get initiation onto this neutral objective. Will secure it quite easily, but Rebellion Zion still seems very, equal in terms of this gold.
Yeah, most definitely. I feel like our Rebellion Zion also understands that they might play this towards the mid game. Remember, they have Kagura, they have also Papa and Koopa, which somehow their power spike hits mid game towards the late game, and Aura Fire, they need to react fast because they do not want to let that happen. Sure, they have two tanky heroes, but will they survive the late game is the question. If you take a look at the items here, wow. Have to see his early foresight of Kabuki. But apart from that, nothing too fancy. Clock of Destiny 4 high and Fearless already building.
Ooh, Rebellion trade pressure, and this is why Karina's so good here. Kabuki goes over with the Dragon onto B-roll, that glowing. Oh my god, a Dawning Light connects on the B-roll, but the damage will not be enough to take him down. It's actually Kabuki taken off the map as B-roll will fall in that tier 2 turret with High chasing him down. There is going to be a pause here, but Rebellion, they found a better trade. It was a 1 for 2.
That's the thing, the Heart Guard from Angela gives so much utility in a sense that it gives a lot of miscalculation. So on a esports, they dive in, they commit onto someone that's low, quote unquote, but the Heart Guard creates that miscalculation and can instantly turn that situation around.
That is true. That is true. And meanwhile, that is happening, Karina is taking the jungles of high top side. So a lot of space from the side of Rebellion to make plays, perhaps to gather more gold, to find more objectives on the board, taking the jungles away. And yeah, as a high loss, I feel like your mobility will come to you. It's just so slow, no?
Yes.
Apart from that, Glorious Pathway, of course.
Absolutely.
That's a heavy, heavy hero. So yeah, I feel like for now, Rebellion Zion is still holding on. They might play towards the mid game, towards the late game. They do have that power in their composition, but Aura Fire, they need to find something. They need to stay proactive. If not, it is going to be so hard. And yeah, like we said earlier, previously, Rebellion might equalize here in this game.
It's definitely a possibility. I mean, they have so much damage. They have the burst coming in from the Yin Yang overturn onto Kagura, and so far Kagura hasn't been shut down just yet, and therefore she's already secured her Clock of Destiny, right?
Yep.
And so she's just gonna keep scaling. Plus, BOD has already been secured by the side of that Popol and Koopa. So B-roll is also doing a lot right now. He is winning in lane as well, and that's why I didn't like that Kabuki and B-roll matchup in this current game, but we'll see what happens as that connects.
Val's gonna get taken down, but Suelo goes in for the damage, and it's actually gonna be him taken off the map high. He moves his targeting onto Suelo, and that might just be a mistake. Fearless comes in with a bloody retribution. High is no more. Rebellion picks up 2 kills right after the pause has been lifted.
Man, 1,000 gold lead into the hands of Rebellion Zion just like that. The flip, the change comes through, and you can see the dominant showing coming in from Rebellion Zion right now. Let's see what they can do. For the moment, they are trying to put a lot of pressure here in the mid side, but it doesn't seem like they can do it just yet because of the defense coming in from Aura Fire.
Yeah, I don't understand the Franco pick. Sure, it is a reliable CC, but nothing more. I feel like a Kufra pick suits better. And Val already secured its fleeting time, so almost 100 kill participation for Val, 5 assists to his name, and Val will be going to be a nuisance for the side of Aura Fire, I feel like.
Absolutely. And now we're going to take a look at Aura Fire and Rebellion Zion, who are both really, really adamant at going for this contest onto the turtle. Fearless will be the first one onto this turtle. The bottom side will be targeted. Fluffy will die for the 3rd time in this game. And that's the retribution from Fearless to secure the turtle. Presented to you by the Samsung Galaxy A series. A 1.7k gold lead for Rebellion.
Oh no, Rebellion Zion, they have a pickoff on the board. They got the turtle, and now they want a bit more here. It seems like Aura Fire, they're quite unsure with what they need to be going for the moment, because look at the positioning coming in from that Kagura. She is ready to pounce there.
look at the Karina. She's just so I don't know, it's so tanky and does so much damage. High will pop into Gora's pathway. Kabuki's gonna look for Dairon, but the flicker will ensure his safety right now as he dashes away from this fight. Kabuki's still looking for Pink. He goes in for the Jikundo flicker and the way the dragon as well. But damage will be enough for the side of Aura to get that pick again on from Kabuki. Kabuki needs to be the one making these plays happen.
Man, oh man, again, the setup from Kabuki. Even though he gets taken down 3 times, he compensated with the 3 assists as well, and the kill. So Rebellion Zion, what they need to do here with their early lead is just control the lanes, just secure the lanes, clear the lanes, top side as well as bot side, look for a team fight. And if you don't stay disciplined, Aura Fire will definitely bite you in the places that you don't want to be bitten.
Oh no, it's Koopa! He's hooked! It's okay, Koopa can run back to Pawpaw. Oh my god, he's getting bursted down now. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's just the Koopa, not Pawpaw. So both of these teams are just playing it really safe. And yeah, I kind of question that Franco pick now because they picked it. They got counter-picked by the Pawpaw and Koopa. High is going to get immobilized here. Dairon goes over the knockout strike. High is all alone once again. We're seeing mistakes that we saw yesterday. And it's another pick for Rebellion Zion. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Suelo goes in for the Yin Yang overturn. He's able to outplay a 1v3 gank. And that's a top side turret taken for the bottom side tier 2. So Aura, they're still looking for trades on the board. They finally get one more turret in the bottom side. And they're still leading in terms of turrets. But look, Rebellion, they're on to the Lord. Aura Fire have no response. They don't have a jungler. And it's a free Lord for the side of Rebellion Zion. The Dawning Light was a little bit too late. And there you have it.
Man, they burst us through that Lord really quick. I can expect the damage coming from Rebellion Zion to be just crazy. I mean, 2,000 gold lead right now. Suelo already doing a crazy amount as well. And from the side of Aura Fire, they are relying heavily onto Facehugger, but I don't know if it's going to be enough damage.
Oh, Suelo, he jumps in with the flicker Yin Yang overturn, and he survives with a double kill. This man is just simply insane. Pawpaw and Koopa go over to bite him. Koopa, Dairon goes and flickers with a knockout strike to bring Hylos back to the team. Rebellion are on a roll. Aura Fire have completely been outclassed here in game 2.
4,000 gold lead, 2 towers to their name, and now the Lord already marching there in the bottom side. They are 3 members down, guys.
No, they are, and as of right now, base turret is down. Rebellion might look for a close here.
Oh my god.
That's a big shutdown.
That's a huge shutdown, and Lord is still marching bot side. Like I said, Rebellion might close the game right here, right now.
Well, let's see. That's going to be the bottom side turret. Siege down again. Aura Fire on full defense mode. They will be able to clear the Lord as Rebellion just go for a disengage here from the fight. Dairon is going to be able to get the turret up top. And a 5,000 gold lead now has been built up for the Blue Bulls.
Wow. I am quite at a loss for words right now. Aura Fire, you're right. They're looking exactly like they did yesterday against Alter Ego. Rebellion Zion now with 5,000 gold to their name. They do have, and were able to get a lot of towers on the board in the mid side and the bottom side. There is only one inhibitor left for the side of Aura Fire. The question is, can Aura Fire do anything about this?
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is iftar time for GMT +9. Go ahead and break your fast, ladies and gentlemen, because Godiva is looking for food as well as he hooks Dairon, but Paquito is not food.
Paquito is not food indeed, and targeting is going to be key as well. I mean, so take a look at Suelo. His targeting has been so on point. He only targets Facehugger. If not Facehugger, he will munch down Kabuki if possible. And if we touch on that play earlier, that flicker was crazy, guys.
Dairon?
Suelo.
Suelo
The
and Dairon,
flicker,
yeah. They both used flicker in that fight, and both of the flickers were amazing.
Yeah.
Suelo is looking very comfortable on that Kagura.
He's so good, man.
So, the Kagura, yeah, reminds me of you, Eterna.
Oh,
Why?
thank you.
It's so good.
Are you good in Kagura?
Yeah,
Very.
I didn't know this.
I'm really good.
So
I'm a mage player.
Every mage hero you're good at.
Except Valentina.
Except
Because
Valentina.
Valentina, you'd need to be really good at all the other ultimates. I find that difficult.
I see.
But apart from that, what? GG, Suelo.
Wow. Man,
GG,
Rebellion Zion.
Suelo.
See, that's what I was talking about. It's scary for Rebellion Zion to lose the first game. because somehow they're just able to adapt so well. I once again question that Franco pick. I do feel like they could have done a lot more with more playmaking abilities from the side of Godiva as well as Fluffy. I mean, Fluffy for the moment can't do like a huge play like he could on the Grok. He does do the burst damage. And for the side of Godiva, I don't agree that Franco is a reliable source of CC. I think it's really risky. It's very hard to close the gap, unlike the Kufra, who can just charge.
That's true. That's true. But what I meant by reliable CC is just the ult. But apart from that, it is a hit or miss. But we'll have to see here as, Aura Fire, they are still behind 5k gold. And in 30 seconds, Lord will go up if Aura Fire does not contest. Things are not looking good.
Definitely not. Look at the player gold. It is 3 Rebellion members here. Presented to you by Livin' by Mandiri. Kabuki is the only one in that top 5.
Exactly.
Man, not a good look for Aura Fire right now. As man, they were so dominant in game number 1, but in game number 2, Rebellion Zion are kind of like revenge ploying against them onto a silver platter, as another technical pause has elapsed here from the side of Not Sure Yet. But now we have a little bit more time to talk about the late game, right?
Okay.
We are entering the 12th minute. How is this going to go in terms of composition from both teams?
I feel like Rebellion, they would be okay if things will go to the late game. But for the side of
Aura.
Yeah, they do not want to go to the late game. Looking at the composition, they want to win. They want to somehow gain control in the early game, which they did not. And right now, they even had 0 turrets to their name. And things are not looking good for them. Remember, Rebellion, they have Kagura. They have also Popol and Koopa, who can just munch down turrets. Honestly, I feel like this game will end in 13th minute, and Rebellion will win, equalize the game.
Absolutely.
It's crazy, right? Because when we look at the composition from Rebellion, what are their sources of CC? I guess the Yin Yang Overturn does a little bit of slow, a little bit of incapacitation, a little bit. Paquito can as well, but they don't really have like this huge amount of CC, but they're already doing so much in terms of siege. I think the damage just is so overpowering.
It is. It is. So that is what they need to be aware of, I feel like, especially entering the late game. Now, remember, the Lord will be enhanced, so a different story here. It will be more powerful, but composition-wise, I feel like, execution, I feel like. Execution-wise, props to Rebellion.
Props to Rebellion. They have been able to execute all of their win conditions, and let's see if they keep on doing that here in the 12th minute of the game. 4.2 thousand gold lead built up for Rebellion Zion as they look for the first enhanced Lord in this game. High opening up the map, but the damage will come through. So much of it will be thrown out to High with the Yin Yang Overturn as well, and he still survives. He bought so much time for Aura Fire, and this is the time to look for a play. Fluffy goes in for the damage, but it's going to be Kabuki going on the sway low. Winner's Truncheon pop in the right moment to negate all of that engage from the side of Kabuki, and look where he's at. He's caught out. He's forced to flicker away, and both teams do not lose a single member in that fight.
I thought Kabuki was trying to buy time for Aura Fire to get the Lord, but it turns out they aren't. They were forced to clear the lanes because it was so pushed towards their side, and they don't want to lose another inhibitor turret. But it seems like Dyron here is looking for an engage.
Yeah, he goes in for the knockout strike onto High, but it's extremely tanky right now. That's going to be the Dawning Light connecting onto 4 members, but the damage will not be enough to take anyone low except for Val. A double kill picked up for Fearless as he was able to reset his ultimate, but now it seems like it is going to be inevitable. That's the free Lord for Rebellion. They put their gold lead back into a 5k lead.
2 members down from the side of Aura Fire, and they lost the enhanced Lord. This could be disaster, honestly, at this stage for the side of Aura Fire. I do understand that they will be up in a few seconds, but the problem is Rebellion Zion, they just have so much burst.
Yeah.
Even if Aura Fire, they want to go for initiative, they want to go for something crazy like what they did before, it's really difficult. But oh, wait a minute, Val actually gets taken down in a 1v1 with Kabuki.
Yeah, Kabuki gets a cheeky pick onto Angela there, but Aura Fire, will they be able to defend? It seems like they will, because Rebellion Zion don't really have the siege potential to look for anything on the map. They didn't even push the top side. They literally just pushed one lane and say bye-bye to the Lord.
Say bye-bye to the Lord. Instantly taken down from the side of Aura Fire. They didn't manage to get anything per se, but oh, it might be wrong here. It seems like Rebellion Zion, they're looking for something.
Knockout strike going to be popped, but it's going to be Dawning Light connecting on the 3 members. Beerwolf gets taken low. Dyron is forced to go in, and Fearless as well. Look at him. He's under the base turret. He's going to die, and that's a shutdown for the side of Aura Fire. Facehugger gets it, and the Iron Hook connects. Dyron's able to dash in, and my goodness, Dyron! He buys so much time for his team and is able to take Facehugger down. It's a 3 for 3 in what seemed to be Aura Fire winning it out. Now Rebellion are here for the play once more. They go in for the damage. Kabuki now goes in for the shampoo as well. It seems like Rebellion. Oh my god! Kabuki! What was that?
Oh my god, I really thought it would have been over, but look at how much time that they bought being able to take out Suelo, and now Beerwolf is left alone with a man advantage. It does seem like Aura Fire is going to be able to stay relevant in the game, will be able to defend for another day, waiting for another siege from the side of Rebellion Zion, but look at that gold. It's shifting back.
Yeah, I feel like Rebellion, they overcommit this one. They made a huge blunder. And Aura Fire, they might turn this around, and Godiva makes that flicker Iron Hook play. Not to the back, but forward. My god.
Yeah, it's huge. Aura Fire, they played that team fight really well. They did lose a few members in that particular moment, but they were able, well, Kabuki was able to buy a lot of time to take down that Suelo, and now we're going to take a look at the items as the gold has shifted even further down.
Yeah, I feel like Aura Fire with just one team fight there turned things around. It is an even game, but right now though, Suelo is almost full items, so I feel like the damage is enough. One thing I don't like...
Oh no, Fearless gets hooked, and that's going to be the suppression as well. The chain CC will knock him down, and he gets taken down by the Dyron. Dyron trying to disengage from this fight, but it's going to be a lot of damage placed onto the back line. Val gets taken down, and look at Aura. They finally have turned the switches on. They're back in the game with a 2-0 here in the Enhanced Lore play.
2-0, and now they will able... Oh, it might be a 3-0.
What?
As Dyron gets picked off as well, Mirko.
What just happened, Goni?
Wonders.
Suelo goes in for the yin overturn, and that's going to be the suppression. Kabuki goes back in, and oh my goodness gracious! Aura, they stop the momentum from the Blue Bulls, and they capitalize on every single mistake.
Oh my god, 4 members down, only Bureau left. Val has turned up as well. But look at that Lord on the way from the side of Aura Fire. 2,000 gold lead in their hands right now. The tides have shifted, and this is the time for Aura Fire to strike. They cannot make a mistake because Rebellion Zion, of course, they are ready to pounce when the opportunity is there. But of course, Aura Fire, they are relying heavily on momentum. Once again, the Franco needs to be able to find a pickoff, or it is going to be very difficult because of the damage from Fearless, from Bureau, as well as from Suelo.
Yeah, I do agree. Right now, Aura Fire, they are manipulating their lanes quite well. They might take 3 inhibitors down. What we will have to see here as Rebellion Zion, they don't have a high ground per se here.
Look at the micromanagement from the waves right now. It is going to be the base turret targeted, as that's a lot of damage. A Dawning Light gets Suelo, Dyron, and Val low. Fearless now caught in the bad situation. The burst from the side of Fluffy will be able to take him down as Iron Hook connects onto Val. That might be it. It's a 2-0. Bureau trying to defend, Fluffy trying to defend, trying to get into there. But Kabuki goes in for the Jiku, no connecting on Dyron right now. It's going to be a monster kill for him. Suelo jumps in with the Yin overturn, but it's not able to get anyone. The winner's truncheon has been popped. Look at the comebacks. Kabuki and Aura Fire, they'll take a clean sweep.
2-0 to Aura Fire's name, really solidifying their standing in that top side. And now Rebellion Zion, unfortunately, after all that they've been through, they did put up a good fight, but it is still Aura Fire being the better team, the more consistent and the more insane team today.
Well done, Aura.